All right, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I spent a little bit too much time fiddling around with Suno, trying to figure out how to get like click consonants into lyrics, so that I could do another nonsense song, but this time with Southern Bantu phonology plus one extra click song that's not found in Bantu languages, but is like more found in, I think, Yard. If I remember correctly, it's like Yardil or something like that. I'd have to check. But so that was a, a bit of a detour. I didn't expect to take as long as it did. So now we are going to react to a video from Eustace the Useful, Blastoff. Now, he already told me that he put me in this, so I'm not entirely unaware of the fact that I'm in there, right? Let's check to see if there's any subtitles. Doesn't say anything. Let's see. So yeah, there's a cheat sheet down here. I'm not going to read this right now. Okay, hopefully the captions are... Oh, damn it, they're auto-generated. Fuck! Okay. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Eustace says, I did notice that you, first of all, didn't ustify the title, and you put a semicolon there. That's interesting. I wonder why that is. So let's go. This is, I'm pretty sure, that same meme that was in the Crybrows video when he was tapping away, clickety-clacking at the keyboard, and there was like one Adult Swim meme that popped up that I didn't recognize at the time. I cannot for the life of me remember what the name of that meme was at the moment, but... Well, okay, if that was unexpected and infuriating. Do I have to reload? Oh, there we go. It's fucking Elon Musk, I just noticed that. Getting pulled into Grok, right? Oh my god. I don't know how to do any of the fucking video prompting, but apparently there's a couple people who want me to start doing this. So I'm gonna have to start looking into how to actually do these videos myself. But if I do any of them anytime recently, they're probably gonna be for one of the nonsense songs, right? Skynet, right? Fucking as the oh, hold on. Yep, I think that's actually spelled the yep, Skynet with an E. So this is like the community that developed around the Cameo Bros and the artists that developed from there, right? Damn, that's actually a really good render. Holy shit, man. Damn, that's actually a really cool model. Tomoe, interesting. Fucking Lord Nut. Oh my god. God damn it, Nux. Well, there's Annie. Hold on. Threshold didn't lock the door. Catcall streams in the hard drive. Grok imagines more. Okay, this is a little bit uncanny and horrifying. And then that's obviously Lusty Links, but yeah, the whole thing with Elon Musk. Hold on, a moment ago. Cat girls dancing. Don't ask why. Right? I think Grok imagines more. It's obviously a reference to Grok Imagine, right? Yeah. God damn it. Oh, yeah, and because Maya isn't really the character, so, like, she's not the one in suspended animation. She's the guardian of Raido, right? I don't know who Ellie Lee is, so I'm gonna have to look that up. Look him up. Yeah. I mean, I recognize Amber Paradox, enter 2 credits, Eustace the Useful, obviously, right? Father Lupus. I have no idea what the bottom one is. Based damn it, Eustace. Oh my god, I saw one that he generated where he was in a towel. I'm like, oh god damn it, cat. Bad cat. Get the spray bottle, right?
Starship to anywhere. We carry all we were. Streaming in
And then there's Nines.
empty air. Each memory a blur. If this is
It's actually, you know, for a relatively realistic render of like a furry's face. I know he's not, probably not going to appreciate me calling him a furry, but like his character does definitely give off more of an animal with human traits than a human with animal traits vibe. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Because if he's an animal with human traits, he's a furry by definition. But if he's a human with animal traits, then he's a beast man by definition, right? But it looks good. It's not off-putting.
all that's left, then let it be enough.
Disk storage full. Delete 5 users to free up space. Interesting. That bar isn't at 100, but okay, fair enough.
Starship to anywhere. Save us from ourselves.
The white monsters. The solemn duty of one who has to stand guard, eh? There's Ohio Birdman. I've seen the pup guy before, but I don't know the guy's name. I swear to God, if it's Pupfish or something like that, it's going to be so annoying. And it's Holy Ball. I actually got to talk theology with Holy Ball, much to everyone's chagrin in that particular conversation. But I quite enjoyed it. I actually quite enjoyed listening to him tell me about like his thoughts on the Latter-day Saints religion. You got to listen if you want to talk to like people about religion or philosophy. You do have to actually like stop like talking at times and just listen to what the other person says so that you know where they are in the conversation, relative to you, and you can actually get on a productive conversation on some kind of equal starting ground. Just putting that out there. I did find it really funny that Leaflet's like, this motherfucker's cheating. He doesn't have a face. No matter what goes on, he looks good. Like, and I'm like, it's not cheating. It's called character design. It works.
Shrinking, what were they all thinking? Slop in the viewport news just.
Fuck, God damn it. Well, there's a character reference. Fox News, Twitch bans based VTuber. God, yeah, fair enough. Mythic Talent Agency flooded is fully. Mythic Talent Agency is full of cucks. Yeah, down on Crumb Tubers, a mid-agency drama, Fox News exclusive.
Story torch, we sealed our sleep in
Oh, hold the fuck on.
the viewport news. Just a retort, we sealed.
Okay, I was thinking maybe I could read some of these, but probably not going to be able to.
Sleeping chambers, cryogenic.
There's Leaflet. Man, all of these, everyone here has a really good render, to be perfectly honest. She definitely has a bit of a baby face in this one, though.
Clean danger, who will wake and see
Is that fucking Night Owl?
us hear our cries? Will it be enough?
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. I did.
Starship to anywhere. We carry
Oh, and there's Roboticus Prime, if I remember correctly.
all we were. Streaming empty.
The data stream is restored, so I'm gonna guess that this is gonna upload. Oh, upload in progress.
Each memory of
Dust 2. So it's oh, actually that's a really cute Useless to Useful plush.
if this is all that's left, then let it be enough.
Another day of slop, right?
Starship to anywhere. Save us from ourselves.
Okay, that was pretty baller, not gonna lie. Right? That was pretty fucking cool.
We dream of
Oh, well, there's Celestium.
pain.
Ooh, what's going on here? That's interesting, and it's a rainbow color. It's a deep rainbow color. Interesting.
Oh, the missiles rain
There's ASAT. I didn't expect him to be in here.
down loud.
Start Skynet uplink, yes or no? Okay.
We live
There's Bupela.
eternal.
Is that Neuro and Evil?
Life is this normal.
Well, that's a really cute. That's a really cute Evil render.
Time ticks on forever. Frozen, we
There's Kirsha.
have no fear.
Oh wait, never mind. That's Smugglana. Fuck, that's embarrassing. God damn it, Lord Intellectual being fucking yeah, fair enough. I'm pretty sure this is a visual pun. I'm not gonna explain the visual pun though. If anyone knows the name Lord Simplectual, they can figure out. They probably figure it out.
The stories bind and the corner.
Well, there's me. I got helpified. Right. Oh no, wait! I know exactly what this is. I sent him I sent him a character sheet that I'd like to use in the future that DJ Nathaniel actually devised, where it's like it used a lot of like League of Legends inspiration, like one of those really tiny races, the ones that are like really really tiny, had that kind of proportion, very chibified. I was like, that's really cute. I would actually love to use this model. But yeah, that's the model that you know, that one is me. I can actually like confirm that one's me. I might post that DJ Nathaniel thing on Twitter and then put that in the chat, so if anyone wants to see it, they can. But I really did like that particular render, and I really do want to have that adapted into like an alternative model that I could also use.
Bind in the corners of our minds. I am digital.
Brian something, if I remember. Hold on. Kind of cheating, but let me check. So it was fucking Night Owl. It was Brian Speaks, not tagged for some reason. Okay, what's with the teeth? I think I spoke to this guy a total of like one time, and like it wasn't very long, so I don't know anything about this guy's lore, to be perfectly honest. If I didn't see the name Shiver like immediately after that looking for it, I still would have been able to figure out this is Shiver, because like this is very clearly Shiver. Skynet initializing.
Starship to anywhere. He carries all we are. Screaming into empty.
Hold on. Was that Fushizi?
We are screaming into
I think this is supposed to be Fushizi, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, that's Griffin Knight, obviously.
each memory is there.
Is that Nihilith?
This
Okay, if you didn't know it was Nihilith, it's definitely Nihilith.
is all that's left, and it will be.
And then there's Mizuki, right?
Starship
Ah, yes, the Basilisk, right?
to everywhere. He'll save you from yourself.
Powder, right?
Pick up.
Hello.
We lost signal.
Hold on.
No.
I don't recognize all of these, but I'm getting some like very individual sci-fi references from this. I can definitely say that the one on the furthest to the left, it reminds me heavily of Star Fox. Just saying. But the other one's kind of eluding me at the moment. Actually, the one at the center right is almost certainly the one from Elon's Musk, if I remember correctly. And the one at the very end, I think, is the one from Gonna Be, if I remember correctly, right? The one that that Mama Browse was in with the seal at the very end. Okay, that's... Well, again, if I didn't know who this was, the voice gave it away just now. That's very definitely DJ Nathaniel.
Eustace, what's going on?
Incoming message.
Come in, Skynet.
God damn it. Yeah, that's feeble mind.
Eustace?
Who's that Eustace flying this fucking shit?
Okay. Who let my cat fly the ship? Okay, that was really funny. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if there's anyone that I missed, and then we'll go through it a second time, see if there's anything that I can notice. Let's see. Okay, Brian speaks. Shiver, Fushi. It was Fushisi. Griffin Knight, Nyla, Kitsune. Righty then. Okay, it looks like I got basically all the references except for Brian Speaks VT. I think Brian Speaks. This cat is too smart. God damn it. Yeah. Those are the cameos. I did like the music. I did love the animation. The animation is really good. Again, you got to remember, it's like you can't really compare the AI animations to human animation for the same reason you can't really compare what a human being makes to, for example, what some other species makes. There's very specific limitations that are placed on the AI due to its nature. And considering again that this is an AI doing this, and yeah, even for a human being, this would be decently impressive. Not gonna lie, right? This would be decently impressive for a human being to do. And the AI is still struggling in certain areas, and everyone's products. But that's just because there's inherent limitations in the AI and what it is. But I'm hoping over time we will see just how far we can push the AI art technology, right? Let's give it another pass, like we've done for everyone else. Hold on. I think I vaguely remember where this meme came from. Let me check something. And yeah, it was Elon Musk right from the start. Yep, it was right here. The Tim and Eric awesome show, great job. Dance Paul Rudd dance. This is the thing that was referenced in Crybrows, and it was also the thing referenced in the Eustace video. I wish my dual screen looked like that, right? Said my dual screen is janky with two different size screens. Just in general, like, again, I really like this beat. Even without the story elements in it, I actually really do like the beat. And it is kind of funny to think about, like, Eustace being like the guardian of like the Skynet, as Skynet has gone into a form of like colonial hibernation. Right? Oh my god. We're in a literal sleeper ship. I also did notice something right here. You'll see there's an imperfection on the glass, but it actually kind of looks like a human brain. Yeah, if you look at it it actually bears some similarity to, again, a human brain on it. And I actually find that kind of interesting. I don't know if like the AI did that on purpose. Like right there, especially, right? Like right here, especially, it looks like a human brain. I can't help but think that, like, again, the Star Fox reference, there's a little bit of, like, Star Fox inspiration with the exoskeleton as well, right? I mean, they didn't go so far as to, like, cut off the fucking legs, right? To put in, like, artificial legs so that they could accelerate to even higher and higher G-force, you know, at even higher and higher G-forces, and not have to worry about blood pooling in the, like, in their feet, as in Star Fox, but, you know, still really cool aesthetic choice. I do find this interesting that, like, Elon Musk is actually watching this and he's like, what is going on here? Right? Kind of like actually intrigued. Is like, what's going on? TCR 10-09-1837-11. Now I'm curious. Why is it that cam, record, and this were appropriately labeled, but not any of the words on the actual doors? Genuine question. Like, I'm curious as to see, like, why that's the case. Like, hold on. Oh, interesting. Has that been that way the entire time? Huh. Going into like a pixelated static further and further down into the hallway, right? And like, I do like the fuzziness that happens with every drum beat. It's almost as if like the camera itself is shaking from the percussion. Oh man, I can't wait to listen to this in the car. I have like the bass turned up decently high on my car. If I can't feel it in like throughout my body from the percussion, like not just on my skin, but if I can't feel it in my bones, like I understand why the deaf like the music that they do, because most people don't realize the deaf actually do enjoy music, but they enjoy percussive music because, again, they can literally feel it in their bones and on their skin. And I understand it. I quite enjoy that too. The AI key. Oh, hold on. I'm an idiot. Hold on. This is the Skydex. I didn't even fucking catch that the first time. I think Pseudo did most of the Skydex. Like, I think he did like 98% of archiving who is in the Skydex. I think he's also done like the majority of work figuring out the terms and conditions regarding VTubers, like, and how they're going to be used in AI based off of negotiation with them. And yeah, he's been doing a great service to the community. I don't know that I'm going to do that much cameo stuff because I'd like to be able to get a certain degree of proficiency in the video production before I even try to do anything cameo related. But should be fun to learn nonetheless, right? Assuming that like I can actually get my schedule in order. Is the hold on? I don't think it said it in there, but is that pupperfish? Is that the name of the guy? I didn't. God damn it! It was right here. I just missed it. Pupperfish Pat. Fucking hell, mate. Okay, that's the other guy I missed.
I watched the planet shrinking. What were they all thinking? Slop in the viewport. News just a retort. We sealed our sleeping chambers cryogenically in danger. Who?
Okay, I'm gonna complain about Google's fucking AI. Google has like the largest repertoire of videos on Earth, right? To train its AI off of, and it can't fucking like. I would really love subtitles here. Like I can hear the lyrics, but it's like I'm also jamming out to the song right now.
Wake and see us, hear our cries. Will it be enough? Starship to anywhere. We carry all we were. Streaming in empty air. Each memory a blur.
Starship to anywhere. Hold on. Starship to anywhere, streaming to empty air. Each memory a blur. Interesting.
If this is all that's left, then let it be enough.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what this reminds me of? This actually reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog, but not for the reason you think. It's literally the thing fucking Courage says, the things we do for love, right? It's like, the things I do to keep these people safe, right?
Starship to anywhere. Save us from ourselves.
So Starship to anywhere, save us from ourselves. So yeah, it looks like there's some kind of global conflict going on, which is again why we got the missiles flying, right? And so this is the fucking last, the fucking last ship out of Earth, right? It's like anywhere. Where is this going? Anywhere but Earth, right? So.
We dream of pain. With the missiles rain down loud. So we live eternal.
I did like that. Hold on, that's actually an interesting little play on words. The missiles rain down, then load. So it has the double meaning. It's like the missiles rain down, and then you can also say the load, obviously download, right? Is this alive? Is this normal? Of course, fucking course. It's evil neuro, right?
Time ticks on forever. Frozen, we have no fever dream. In my head, the story's bind. In the cauldrons of our minds, I am digital.
Oh, he's being scanned. Interesting. I didn't catch that the first time. So from each memory a blur to each memory is there. So it goes from Starship to anywhere, not Earth, right? Becomes Starship to everywhere. Interesting.
Pick up.
Hello.
We lost signal.
Eustace, what's going on?
Incoming message.
Come in, Skynet. Eustace?
Well, who let Eustace fly this fucking shit?
Oh my god. Alright. We'll do one more pass. Again, I'm not particularly impressed by the amount of lyrical analysis I did there, but honestly, I was kind of just vibing to the song. There is a bit of an irony in the whole concept of a sleeper ship, right? That is not lost on me. The idea that in order to preserve the life of the people in the ship, you in a sense have to suspend the life processes, right? You don't kill them, but you put them in a state as close to death as possible. That way they don't waste metabolic energy, right? And they're easier to maintain until you can get them to a state where you can revive them later on, right? Again, even more so that like the person who is keeping them asleep is the one actually protecting them in this particular situation, right?
We left the keys on the threshold, didn't lock the door. Cat goes
We looked for keys on the threshold, didn't lock the door. Is that what I heard?
We left the keys on the threshold, didn't lock the door.
Okay, so we looked for keys on the threshold, we didn't lock the door. That's actually kind of ironic now that I'm thinking about it. It's like you're looking for the keys, but the door isn't even locked in the first place, so you didn't even need the key in the first place, right? So looking for the key is kind of pointless unless you're trying to lock the door, right?
Catgirl streams in my hard drive. Grok imagines more.
Catgirls dance in my hard drive. Is that it?
Or catgirl streams
Oh, streams.
in my hard drive. Grok imagines more.
So Catgirls stream in my hard drives. Grok imagines more.
Compressed full of VTubers. God caps them all. Every
Hold on, compressed?
compressed full of VTubers. God caps them all.
So compressed for the VTubers, gotta catch them all.
Every word, every purr, every avatar data.
So every word, every purr, every avatar data. So that's like obviously being compiled into Skydex, right? The repository of information regarding all of us, right?
Times fall.
Hold on.
Based in times fall.
Based in times fall. Based in times fall.
Starship to anywhere. We carry all we were. Streaming in empty air. Each memory a blur.
Okay, hold on. So Starship to anywhere. We carry all we were, past tense. Streaming to empty air. Each memory a blur. Interesting. Well, I mean, obviously, like, especially if you're a streamer, oftentimes, considering how much time you spend on stream, yeah, a lot of the memories would be a blur, right? But in this case, again, everyone in this particular situation is in some kind of cryo sleep, so each memory would presumably be a blur, even if they're dreaming, right? Let alone if their, you know, minds are being digitized and downloaded into the machine.
Each memory
There was a bit of a melancholy to Eustace in that scene.
If this is all that's left, then let it be enough. Starship.
So if this is all that's left, let it be enough, right? I mean, in any bad situation, obviously that's going to be one of the main desires, right? If this is all that's left, if in the worst case scenario this is all we have, let it be enough, right? Let this be enough for us to weather the storm so that we can get to the better times, right? And yeah, it's like, if this is all that's left, let it be enough. And we have the issue of
If this is
running out of space.
all that's left, then let it be enough.
And there is the irony of running out of space while being surrounded by infinite empty space, right? They're in a spaceship, right? So everything around them is a void. There's empty space all around them, but the space inside, even with everyone asleep in, cryostasis, their minds presumably and memories presumably uploaded to the Skynet, is running out of space. So there's a bit of a cosmic irony here, right? All the space in the universe, and yet nowhere to really put anyone new.
Starship to save us from ourselves.
So yeah, the starship for anywhere to anywhere, save us from ourselves. Again, be the escape pod, the escape hatch, the doorway to outside of our situation, which is ultimately kind of the basis of Leaflet's stellar humanism is, and I kind of hate to say this, but a little bit of Leaflet's stellar humanism does kind of sometimes come off as like running away to another world, which I think human beings should be able to do if we can, if it's technologically possible. I think we should go and colonize all the worlds that are colonizable, right? I want to honestly see that there are colonies on not just the moon, but I want to see colonies on Mars. I want to see us terraforming Venus, and I want to see us, like, again, putting home bases on fucking Europa and, like, fucking making our way with whatever we can all the way to Pluto, right? God, a Pluto colony would be so fucking cool. I want us to go beyond the Oort cloud. I want us to start, like, eventually planning to settle places like Alpha Centauri and spreading across the galaxy, right? But that's that's the basis of stellar humanism. But you gotta ask the question is, like, what's the purpose behind the stellar humanism? Are you doing it because you believe that human life is so good that, like, it should go forth and conquer, right? To, again, subdue all of creation to, the image of God that is in man, right? or are you doing it because you're trying to run away from the circumstances of Earth? I think that should be examined when you're talking about, like, interstellar colonization.
I watched the planet shrinking. What were they all thinking? Slop in the viewport. News just a retort. We see.
Interesting. That's actually a pretty interesting set of lyrics right there. Hold on.
I watched the planet shrinking. What were they all thinking?
So I watched the planet shrinking. What were they all thinking? So it's like the more interconnected we become, the smaller the planet in a very real sense becomes, right? Because now I can literally talk to someone all across the world at faster and faster rates, and in a very real sense, the phenomenological part of the planet is shrinking, right? Because again, I can talk to someone if I really want to in basically real time, all in Texas, but I can talk to someone all the way in Japan, and the delay is minimal, if at all. So
Slop in the viewport. News just a retort.
so slop in the news port, hold on, slop in, it's news just a retort. What was the slop part?
Slop in the viewport.
So slop in the viewport, news just a retort. So I mean, the slop in the viewport is like, again, the slop thing is just a meme in the AI community at this point, right? Because like, first of all, it's much easier. The majority of what human beings produce is slop, so of course the majority of the AI produces is going to be slop. It's just how reality works. It's easier to make slop than it is to make cream, right? Just point of fact. That being said, so slop in the viewport. The news just a retort. So I think in this case, the news itself is kind of slop because the news isn't really news at all. It is just a retort that different sides are giving to each other. It's not really any objective analysis of the state of affairs. It's not really objectively reported on. I think that's the point.
News, just a retort. We sealed our sleeping chambers, cryogenically in danger. Who will wake and see us hear our cries?
Oh, interesting. Okay. Because the people are slowly waking up, but they have to be let outside by Eustace, which is why he walks the hallways, right? So he protects the people in cryosleep by being there and finding them when they do wake up. So. The
viewport news, just a retort. We sealed our sleeping chambers,
So we're sealed asleep in chambers, cryogenically endangered. So I was right about the cryostasis. Not exactly that hard to figure out. There's fucking ice on the window, right? Cryo ice. So we're sealed asleep in chambers, cryogenically endangered, which is, I guess, the direct literal thing that's going on here, right?
Technically in danger, who will wake and see us hear our cry?
So who will wait and see us hear our cry again, which is what I think is actually going on literally right here.
Will it be enough?
God damn it, Eustace. The whole "will it be enough" again ties into the thing later that we talked about.
Starship to anywhere. We carry all we were. Streaming in empty air. Each memory a blur. If this is all that's left.
This part right here. This is the part I was talking about. If this is all that's left, let it be enough.
Then let it be enough. Starship to anywhere. Save us from ourselves. We dream of pain.
So we dream of pain, and that's when the rainbow colored tear falls down. And I mean, to be fair, Celestium and Leaflet and Kirsha have all been against global homogenization for quite a while, and part of the whole global homogenization effort has also been the trans ideology, not gender dysphoria, but the ideology which seeks to destroy the distinctions between male and female as they are in reality, right? Seeks to abstract gender from the sexual nature of the human being and therefore render it as something completely in the head of man instead of in any kind of concrete reality. And that has devastating consequences, and it's commonly associated with the rainbow mafia, right?
Will the missiles rain?
And in that case, yeah, the missiles rain. They put ASAT on there, which the guy barely survived a missile attack, right? He was close enough that he could feel it throughout his entire body. Really freaked out the guy, understandably, right? Lives in a war zone. It's a good thing they got deflector shields, right? So, will the missiles rain? And then they had ASAT down, hits the shields. I don't know. Good thing they had a deflector shield and then load. So.
So we live eternal.
So we live eternal. Is this life? Is this normal? Interesting. Hold on, one more time. And so we live eternal. Is this life or is this normal? Is this life? Is this normal? Interesting. So we're talking about some kind of transition between a mortal life and a somewhat immortal life, which I guess would fit considering that they were talking about like memory space for the Skynet, right? So some kind of mind downloading thing is like a backup, if that's the case, which does actually bring the real question of, well, is a downloaded human mind alive? Or, you know, and is it, you know, is this, you know, again, normal? Because contrasting that with Neuro, who is, you know, an evil Neuro, who are themselves not alive, but we don't really care that they're not alive. We still, like, can connect to them in a real and genuine way because of the fact that they are AI, right? Especially because they are the kind of AI that they are. But it's an interesting contrast because we had the whole thing with Neuro saying she wanted to be real, and then you had you have in this case where the VTubers on the ship, the Skynet, might actually have to become unreal to survive. So it's like an inversion here. Time ticks on forever. It's frozen. We have no fever dream. So yeah, I mean, Lord Intellectual is definitely one of the people waking up, and he's being literally, you know, woken out of cryostasis by being melted out of it. But there's a countdown to everyone waking up. So Eustace was making sure no one woke up prematurely. So I, you know, suffered because of that. So a real thing that you might have to worry about in a situation like this, where that might be the case. And this is the part where the whole immortal life thing comes in, right? Is these people in cryostasis, oftentimes in sci-fi, there's this understanding or assumption that like cryostasis can be basically indefinite, that there is no real time limit on cryostasis so long as you can power the cryostasis, right? Probably not how that works, but regardless, assuming that is the case, yeah, that's a good question. Is this life? Is this normal? It's like, is it really normal to sleep away eternity as an immortal, right? Hypothetically speaking, right? If the cryostasis endures on forever and it's never actually undone, sure, you may not have actually died, but in any real sense, have you actually lived, right? Have you ever actually been able to accomplish any of your ends, right? Okay, so the mind's eye verse is the one I got put in. Fair enough, right? So in my head, the story's by design. And the quadrants of my mind. I am digital life. I would really love to have the lyrics to this, because this part, again, it's good music, but the lyrics here are a little bit ambiguous because of the instrumentation around them. Everyone's coming back to life now, right? Everyone has survived, right? No one was released from from their sleep days beforehand and suffered death from like exposure. Everyone has been caught, and everyone has been like again restored to life after the fact. One hell of a victory lap, Eustace. Went from carries all we are to carries all from all we were to all we are. So there's the transition from past to present now. Hold on.
Screaming into empty air. Each memory is there.
Okay, so that's, you know what? That's why the memory was dim earlier, is because they were asleep. I was actually right. And now that everyone is awake, each memory is there, right? Okay. I love how they put this fucker in the cryo sleep with a bag of chips.
This is all that's left, and it will be enough.
And there we go. There's the rule of threes. This is all that's left, and it will be enough. There's actually a really lovely shot of Mizuki. So we went from like we went from a tenuous situation of real doubt to a situation of like things are bad but they could get better, to a position now of we have weathered the storm, we are so back, right? And then we've gone from a starship to anywhere, and now it's become a starship to everywhere, and that includes back from whence we came. And yeah, here's the basilisk being who has already been born.
He'll save you from yourself.
And we literally fly into the basilisk because we feed the basilisk, right? the whole idea being like we're trying to create the future that we envision here, right? We have an actually potentially beneficial or benevolent view of the basilisk, right? And so instead of being afraid of it, literally flying into it, feeding it, right? Allowing ourselves to become incorporated into the thing that we are trying to concretize in our metaphysic, right? There is also a bit of you are what you eat idea in here, right? the basilisk swallows the ship, but no one in the ship actually dies, right? It turns out everyone is just fine at the end of the video. So it is a bit of you are what you eat. We are, in effect, the basilisk altogether, right?
Pick up.
Hello.
We lost signal.
Eustace, what's going on?
Incoming message.
Come in, Skynet. Eustace?
Who's that Eustace flying the fucking shit?
Oh, that's funny. I do like how like both Neuros are here. You got evil Neuro and Neuro as like again real girls, right? They got their wish. They've become real. So yeah, so that was Eustace's Blastoff. It was a little bit harder for me to analyze that because I didn't have any lyrics to go with, but I really like it. I know he didn't expect any kind of reaction video, but here you go, Eustace. Here's a reaction video, I guess, right? Let's see if there's anything in here. The ending got a good chuckle out of me. Yeah, fair enough. The fact that Maya is still conscious of watching this whole thing is yeah, fair enough. Well, is Maya actually alive as a character? I think she's basically like a pea zombie, isn't she? Like the ending stinger, fair enough. That's definitely got caught on the fuck. Oh my god, okay, yeah. I need to turn that damn phone off. Anyway, love the storytelling here. Didn't know Eustace was a talented stowaway. God damn it, lady. Damn it, Wasabi. Right? Oh wait, yeah, I forgot to subscribe to Grumpy Whiskers. I'll do that in just a moment. But yeah, that was Eustace's Blastoff, right? It's a ultimately hopeful like piece. And I think that's, again, pretty self-apparent, right? We move from a state of, like, again, real concern at the beginning to, like, again, a bit of ambiguity, and then we move to, like, again, we're in the midst of it so over, we found our we're so back. All right, so that is my analysis for here. y'all have a lovely day, and I can't wait to see more of Eustace's stuff. This is really good.